Free for Life members, this is Dr. Rob Van Bergen. Welcome to today's 10-minute microcurrent training. Today, I wanted to talk to you about headaches. There are many different kinds of headaches. And sometimes with microcurrent, we get caught up in the complicated protocols and we forget about how effective simple, basic therapies can be. And this is kind of a lesson that can go beyond headaches as well. I think that we need to realize that sometimes the simple methods, the simple techniques are things that will provide us with a great amount of resolution and relief. And we need to remember that it's not always about doing the huge, long, complicated things. Sometimes it's about just diving in. So headaches at their base level are a manifestation of pain as a result of inflammation. And this is sort of the same no matter where they're stemming from. So while protocols like vagus nerve and the third eye stimulation are highly effective for headaches, sometimes just pulling out your electrode and painting the area is the way to go. Sounds super simple, right? Many headaches are formed in the back or the sides of the neck, and they'll radiate forward. People will often be able to describe sort of where their headache forms and how it manifests itself. So though you may have a headache here, it might be coming from back here, right? And so locating the source of these headaches is key. Now, if you have a professional device, you can pull it out, you can take readings, you can find the highest number, you found that point of inflammation. Nice and easy to do. But you don't always need to do that because, as I say, most of the time we know where they're coming from. Going directly to the source, whether it is kind of a neck-based headache or an ocular headache or even just a plain basic headache up here on your forehead, can sometimes do the trick. So I like to keep it simple when treating headaches. I don't always jump to vagus nerve, though, if you know me, I'm a fan of vagus nerve stimulation. Sometimes I just go straight for it. So set the device to blue stimulation, which is really easy to do. Let me grab a device here. And of course, preferring a Y electrode just because most headaches I treat or advise people to treat, it's back here. It's kind of in the back of the head, like on the neck. And doing it with your device here is going to be a lot tougher than with a Y probe. It just gives you that extra reach and that flexibility, and it glides better across there as well. Okay, so you want to go for 2 to 3 minutes on kind of the highest point of pain or that area where you might find the source being, right? So you have to figure out where that might be. If you have a pro, you can always just go straight for that. So I'm going to set my device to blue stimulation. As you can see here, the blue light's on next to blue stimulation. I'm going to put the electrode on the back of my neck and I'm going to increase the power until I can feel it. So to do that, I want to hold the button down. And I'm doing this on the area where it would hurt for me. Typically, if I get a headache, right side of my neck, radiating forward. So I'm going to hold that on there. I want to be able to feel a tingle. It doesn't want to hurt. I want it to be gentle. Okay, got it. All right, so with that done, I'm going to simply paint side to side and up and down. And going to eliminate any spots that are sticky. This is just the typical painting process, right? Remember, we're going throwback to simple being best. Get rid of any sticky spots there might be and spend 2 to 3 minutes kind of painting it. Now, this should provide you with relief. If you're hitting the spot where the headache is stemming from, it should provide you with relief. That being said, if your headache is still kind of got some radiating pain, you can reduce the power because you probably need it higher on your neck. And you can paint the same on your forehead. We have kind of a rule where we talk about how you shouldn't stimulate microcurrent on your brain unless it's within a certain threshold of frequencies. And blue stimulate certainly goes above that. But for short periods of time, 2 to 3 minutes, you're still working on getting that surface inflammation gone, that radiating inflammation gone. And sometimes I've found that just painting these areas is the best option. Okay. So Super, super easy to do. Work out those sticky spots, keep it comfortable. Blue Stimulate is available in all of our devices. So this is something that anyone can really accomplish. And to bear in mind that with headaches, the sooner you hit them, the better. Personally, if you're going to let this build up for hours before you pull out your device, you're going to have a harder time dealing with it than if you hit it straight away. You start to feel that headache coming on, get right in there. Start to do the treatments. Just spend those 2 to 3 minutes on there. That could be all you need to get that to go away. Give yourself some good stretches too if it's in your neck, just to kind of keep things loose. So the sooner you hit them, the better. You wait too long, it's going to be harder to shut off the pain. It will build up and it will become more debilitating. So nice and short, simple treatments. That's it for today. Headache treatments don't have to be complicated. You don't have to give yourself a headache trying to remember how to treat a headache, okay? Sometimes simple is best. So thank you very, very much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, or if you've got any kind of suggestions, what you found that helps for headaches. And I will see you next week for another 10-minute training.